Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, so I promised to make a video on this particular topic because a lot of people come to me saying they've had their spiritual husband done and they still have issues with their relationships and a whole lot of things going on for them. Yeah. So I promised I was going to discuss further on it today. So I like to state this. As it is everywhere, at the workplace, everywhere, we have different categories of people. We have those ones who are just the mere workers, we have the bosses, and we have the people in charge and all that. So it is in the water. We have those that have low levels, those that have higher levels, and sorts. We have different positions. For some people, it is easy to get rid of their spiritual husband, and it takes a seasoned priest, someone who is very, very, very good in it, to be able to actually visualize or know what the problem is. What you do for Tai doesn't mean you do the same thing for Kendi, or because you're doing this for one person it's working doesn't mean you go through the same process for another person and get a good result. We all have different categories and different levels to it in the water. Okay, a normal person can come, you can use the separation candle, you can do normal separation stuff and it will work. While we have other people it won't work for. We have the queen, we have other people in the water. It depends on the hierarchy, the level you are in the water. So yeah, if you have a seasoned priest, a divination will be done and asked, okay, what do they want from this person? What is going to be accepted from this person before you guys can set this person free? And in the process of asking, things that have been asked for are what you're supposed to give. And when you give the certain things that are asked from you, you'll be set free. Some people have children. The way we live in this life is the same way we live with water. Some people are married, they have children, some are very, very rich, some are living large over there, and so removing them from that side and leaving them here is going to be very, very, very hard. While for some it's easy, they are just normal people in the water, setting them free is going to be very, very easy. And again, one thing I used to tell people is it depends on your hierarchy. If your level is very, very high over there, you have to be bought. There's what we call, when you are deep into it, there's what we call buying. We buy you back. We buy you back to life. We buy you back over here. We ask, okay, how much do people want from this person? What are you guys going to collect from this person to set this person free? Then the money will be taken over there, and then the person will be settled. They will say, okay, this is what we want from this person. This is what we're going to take from this person. Then the process you have to return whatever they say they want from this person to the water. You give it to the water and the water will let this person be. Without doing this, no matter the separation you do, if you like, take the person to the highest of the highest rock, flog, do all those yasinimo, whatever it is called, do everything you want to do, the person will not be set free. If you like, use separation candle, use incest, use all sorts, the person will not be set free. It depends on how deep the person is. How deep. It's level to level, grade to grade, hierarchy to hierarchy. And when the separation is done, at times they'll tell you your do's and don'ts, things you shouldn't do and things you can do. For some people, if they don't do this, it's from one relationship to another, one marriage to another. Some will even do it the normal way other people are supposed to do it and get married. But after getting married, still the same problem. What is going on? Because it has not been done the right way. Before getting married, even when you get married, your husband has to marry you spiritually again. Deep, right? Yeah, very, very deep. He has to marry you again from the water before it can be given to you. Before all your marital blessings and everything can be given to you. If you like, do the biggest wedding you want to do, go to church, all sort of things. If you are not married from where you are from, it wouldn't work. He has to pay your bride price back to them. He has to do all sorts of things, buy you from your spiritual husband. Like I said, deep. Yeah, very, very deep. So, you have to follow the main process. You have to divorce yourself with the spiritual husband. That is why they say you remove and later he comes back again. No, you divorce, then your husband pays and buys you from your spiritual husband, returns the money wed, right, returns the money the other guy, the spiritual husband, paid on your head in the water, he has to return it. Then he has to ask them in the water that he wants to marry you, and then he pays your bride price. Then that is what they call your husband in the physical marries you from the water. Without all that, my dear, if you like, let them remove spiritual husband 100 times. If your rank is high in water, you are just wasting your time and your money. They can leave you to get married. They can leave you to have children. There's a difference between leaving you to get married and having children, and there's no money in your marriage. Leaving you to get married and you can't give birth. Leaving you to get married and you guys are not enjoying the marriage, you still break up at last. Or leaving you to just get married before you know you've had 3 or 4 husbands. It really disturbs. So not that other people don't know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, but they're not doing it the right way. It depends on the individual. You just don't do separation without going deep. Go deep to know who is this person in the water? Who is she? So might even be a queen married to a king in the water. Yeah. So it's very deep. The same way it goes for men. It goes both ways. So men, they have 3, 4 wives in the water. So if you like, you do separation tire. You just be doing separation until you get it the right way on what to do. Spiritual husband, spiritual wife is not easy. You have to go deep, find out a lot of things before it can actually leave the person. But at the end of the day, when you do it the wrong way, a lot of things get destroyed before you know what to do. So we have to be careful on how we approach these things, because sometimes when we do it the wrong way, it goes worse. You won't even see them again. Not knowing you have the spiritual husband. You won't see it in your dream. You won't know what's going on. You think you're free, and things will just keep going worse for you. So yeah, I hope I've actually explained a little. You might not be able to understand this, but it takes a whole lot of explanation. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Sorry, I'm so busy. I'm very, very, very busy. So that's why it's been hard for me to put videos out there. If you notice, I was rushing in this video. So hope you like my videos, subscribe and share. Ciao.